Hello guys, welcome to the video where I'm all about living my life at 40s and above. Today guys, I'm going to show you, or rather tell you how to get lean in just 3 weeks. Get shredded and get the shape of your life in just 3 weeks. So if you truly want to keep up with my journey, or rather if you truly want to live your life at the age of 40, 30, 50 years and above, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you turn on the bell notification. That way you will always be the first to know whenever I upload the video. Come on friends, let's do it. Welcome back to the video guys. If you're new here, you are most welcome. I appreciate you. My name is Ernest. I'm a health and fitness enthusiast, and I'm going to encourage you to consider subscribing because these videos are specially designed for you to get your groove back, to lose weight, get healthy, to look good, and to live a longer life. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much for encouraging me by always watching my videos. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Now this video is about getting in just 3 weeks. I designed it into 3 different parts. We have different activities for each week. For the week 1, I suggest a diet plan which is called the ketogenic diet. That is how I was able to move from this to this. Okay, I was able to get my weight lost to some certain level in just 1 month. I did it in 1 month, but I'm sure it can be done in 3 weeks with the right guidance. Alright, what is a ketogenic diet? It is an eating style whereby you eat 75% of your food as fat, 25% as organic protein, and 5% as very good carbs. I have it written down here, so I have to be looking at it to make sure I don't miss anything, because this is very important. So for week 1, you start the ketogenic diet. So I'm going to define what these food classes are. Now for fat, we have the coconut oil, which is also made up of the MCT oil. The MCT oil is quite very expensive. Coconut oil also is not too expensive and it also suffice. But if you can afford the MCT oil, perfect. Okay. Then you have the grass-fed butter, the olive oil, the avocado oil, palm oil, and nuts. For nuts here in Nigeria, we have the cashew nuts and peanuts and coconuts. Now, you can have some other nuts, very expensive, but why I don't really recommend them is that most of these important nuts are not really organic. They must have been in the shelf for a very long time, or they have a lot of preservative and all whatnot on them. So I suggest you look for locally made whatever, either vegetables, protein, nuts. Look for it around you. Go to the farmers market and get the organic ones. Now for protein, they have to be organic. Like I said, you have your protein. I suggest you get the fatty ones like the ribs and what you have on the back of a cow. All right, so they have to be fatty. You have beef, chicken, lamb, fish, and eggs. Okay, so there's also the bacons and the salmon and tunas. Like I said, these are imported and I can't trust what they preserve them with, so I go for the ones I can find readily available in my vicinity. Okay, for carbs, we have green leafy vegetables around you. Okay, go for vegetables, any form of vegetables, either the ones you can boil, steam, or the one you can eat raw. Okay, for cabbage is very very important and very very common and very very cheap. Okay, you can access cabbage everywhere, but the problem with cabbage and some leaves like vegetables like kale, and broccoli is that they bloat some people. Okay, so if you have any vegetable that bloats you whenever you eat it, please avoid it. But what I do, the remedy I have for cabbage is that I steam it, or I run a hot water through it and then drain it. That way it doesn't bloat me, because bloating stops fat burning. So avoid bloating whatever you do. So we have the lettuce, we have spinach. I have it in my backyard. It's very simple to grow, so you can just plant it and you enjoy your life. You have the celery, parsley, pumpkin, bitter leaves. All right, you have the beets, tomatoes, carrots, cucumber, bell pepper, avocado, pears. You have the berries. The berries, if you can find them organic around, you find, but all those ones you have in the shelf in the supermarket, I don't recommend them because they are highly preserved. They have a lot of preservative in them. You find out that they are still looking very strong and fresh, and you wonder how come something that is imported still looking strong. Okay, so I don't really recommend them. Then there's a very special one, tiger nut. That one is very popular in the north. They are very awesome. You can use it as snacks. You can also use it for your swallow. Okay, that's what I use. I use the flour for my swallow. So those are for the carbs. Alright, now I've given you the items that you actually need for the ketogenic diet. So what you can do now, because you can do your breakfast, lunch and dinner and also snack. That's the beauty of ketogenic diet. You eat like 3 times in a day and also snack. But the thing is that you have to eat healthy things like I just mentioned. Now for breakfast, you can do what they call bulletproof coffee. Bulletproof coffee is made up of coconut oil, grass-fed butter, coffee. Just get hot water, put a little coffee in it, put some grass-fed butter, put coconut oil and blend it. Put it in a blender, blend it all up, and it gives you a very nice coffee. You can have it with omelets, fried eggs, okay, or any protein. Then for lunch, you can do salads, you know, do some very colorful salad, add some nuts in it, like cashew nuts, you know, walnuts, nuts like that, just to give it some little crunch. Okay, now you can have it alongside with maybe some beef, some steak, some, you know, avocado pear or stuff like that. Then for dinner, you can go for swallow. As a Nigerian, we enjoy swallowing, so I do tiger nut flour. Just get tiger nut, blend it, you know, dry it, make sure it's very dry, blend it, sieve it and get out the flour. When you use it and just prepare it like you do semo, it's very awesome. Okay, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm rushing. All right, so you can have the swallow with vegetable soup, any vegetable soup, pumpkin leaf, ugu as we call it, okra soup, ogbono soup. They are very good and they are not they don't have high carbs. All right, so people talk of almond flour and all that. Like I said, if you can afford them, fine, but it's to get the organic one that is the problem. Okay, because most of these things on the shelves, I don't really trust their viability. Okay, so now week 2. Now mind you started the ketogenic diet. Now if you're able to maintain the ketogenic diet and just eat these things I told you without drinking, alcohol should not be part of whatever you do. Alcohol completely gone, no sugar, no ice cream, no heavy carbs like yam, you know, even sweet potato is off, you know, just make sure you maintain your source of carbs should be mainly vegetables. Right? You find out that within 3-4 days you enter into what ketosis, okay, depending on your rate of insulin resistance, right? But for me, I'm sure if I just start a ketogenic diet now, within a day or 2 I will be in ketosis. Ketosis is a state whereby your body stops getting some sort of energy from glucose in your system. Rather, it gets it from burning your fat, the fat in your body, and produce ketones. So that very state is called what? Ketosis. All right, so when you get to that stage, you find out that you don't even feel hungry again. You have very good energy, supply of energy, because the ketone energy is far better than the glucose energy. Okay, so at that level now, after, if you're able to do it for 1 week, you must have been in ketosis, so hunger will not really be an issue. You find out that you are very strong, very energetic. So at this level, you now combine the ketogenic diet with what? Intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a eating pattern. It's not a diet. The eating pattern whereby you skip meals to be able to intensify the fat burning process. Mind you, you're already in ketosis, but you still eat like 3 times in a day and just snack in between by having some of these nuts or even cucumber. Okay, now but this time around, now you remove the snacks, stop snacking, and you start doing maybe 16 to 8 hours intermittent fasting. What it basically means is that you skip breakfast. You skip breakfast in the morning and you eat your first meal around 12 noon, then eat the next one between that 12 noon to 8. You eat the next 8 hours, you eat, then the next day you don't eat again till the next day 12 o'clock. Okay, there's another intermittent fasting pattern which is 20-4-4. whereby you have a 4 hours eating window and 20 hours fasting window, or you can do a 24 hours fast depending on you. So I'm giving you these 3 options: 16 hours fast, 8 hours eating window, 20 hours fast, 4 hours eating window, or 24 hours fast where you just eat once a day. These are the things I've tried and they are very, very awesome. So for the second week, we are combining the ketogenic diet and what? Intermittent fasting. Alright, so at this level, the fat burning process will double. It will double. There's no how you will not lose weight. No matter your size, you are going to lose weight and you're going to lose it seamlessly. You find out that you are happy losing your weight. You are still, your brain function is working very well. You are not feeling dizzy. You are not feeling tired. You are happy. You'll be in a very wonderful mood. Now, that is week 2. Now, for week 3, now, which is the last week, you now add up what? Exercise to it. You are still in your ketogenic diet. You are doing your intermittent fasting. Then you now do some small exercises. All right, if you are younger, you can do some very good exercises, but from 40 years and above, I suggest you take it slow. Do some brisk walk, do some light jogging, lift weight. Lifting heavy is awesome. It's the best for you to lose weight because the fat burning process continues even after you stop lifting. Unlike running and brisk walk, all those ones, the fat burning process stops when you stop. But for lifting, it's very, very awesome. Just get some dumbbells, barbells, press up, push up, just use some weight, body weight, external weight. Awesome. Then you can also do what they call HIIT, high intensity interval training, whereby you go on a 10-20 seconds rigorous exercise and take some rest. All right, let's say you do a 30 seconds rigorous exercise and you take a 10 seconds rest and also go back on another 30 second exercise. You can do that and make it for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You can do that just once or twice in a day. And my people, by the end of 3 weeks, you must see a remarkable difference. You must see that you have gotten lean, you've gotten shredded. So this is how I think you can get lean in 3 weeks. I did it and it worked very marvelously for me, and if you give it a try, you find out that you will get some very good result. Then you can probably continue for another 1 week if you like, or you pause it and go on low carb. I don't suggest that after this diet and you lose weight, you go back to how you used to eat before. This is supposed to be a lifestyle change for you. After these very 3 weeks, you now go back and continue on a low carb diet. You can add up maybe legumes to your diet like beans, rice, sweet potato, things like that. Right? You can just low carb, go into a low carb diet, change your lifestyle to low carb, because if you go back to your old lifestyle, all your weight will come back. So losing weight is a lifestyle thing basically. It's not something that you just not an ailment that is go and take a drug and it's all gone. No, you have to maintain a certain lifestyle. You reduce your intake of sugar, reduce your intake of alcohol. In fact, if there's a way you can even stop alcohol completely, that would be perfect, okay? Or you do it once in a while. But basically, you have to feed your body good for what it needs to take, not junks. Disease from processed food, disease from alcohol, disease for too much eating. Okay? Don't eat too much, don't overeat, okay? So basically, that is it, guys. If you're able to do this for 3 weeks, you should be able to get lean and burn some serious fats, okay? So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe so that this kind of content will be coming your way 3 times every week. I upload every Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturday, and you don't want to miss any of my videos. Alright, I have to say goodbye here. Keep living your life. See you next time. Ciao.